How you doing, everyone? This is Chris Profi, Musically Obsessed, and I have something very special to show you. I wanted to put something out there for my country fans, and because I'm a huge country fan, but as I've said in earlier videos, I like traditional country, and I like a lot of the country in the 90s, but then after the 90s, I kind of stopped listening to it. I'm just really not into the new country at all. There's maybe a couple songs now and then that I like, but you know, give me Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, and Conway Twitty, Buck Owens, George Jones, Loretta Lynn. Give me those traditional country artists over anything. And what I want to talk about today is this beauty. Check this out. I love Buck Owens. And this happens to be Buck Owens' Tall Dark Stranger. All of his recordings with the Buckaroos from 1969 to 1975. I mean, this thing is a beast. This came out on Bear Family Records. And I've got another, there's 3 of these. I've got another one that I'm going to be doing a video on. And then the other one I have eventually will purchase, and I'll do a video on that as well. I'm looking for a year on this. Like I said, it's Bear Family Records. This came out in 2012. Excuse me. So there's the cover again. Let me just walk you through, because if you don't have any of the Bear Family record collections, because I think they did, you know, not I think, I know they did a lot of other artists. I believe they did Johnny Cash and some other artists as well. They do a great job of packaging and just adding to the legacy of these artists. I mean, Buck Owens, he is just a legend of country music. I mean, the number of top number 1 songs that he had, the list of artists that he influenced, the structure of his songs just influenced so many people. Unfortunately, Buck Owens gets remembered more for hee-haw than for this kind of stuff, okay? So I definitely am a true fan. I had to have these because a lot of the Buck Owens stuff is out of print. You can only get it on vinyl and not on CD. And I do definitely want to build my vinyl collection of Buck Owens, but I figured I'd start with this. Okay, so let me show you what Bear Family Records does. There's the beautiful cover. There's Buck and the Buckaroos. And when you open this beast, the first thing you come across is this. And this is a hardcover book. There's the spine. Okay. This is a hardcover book, beautifully published. And it has over 100 pages of Buck Owens photography, or photos of Buck Owens and the Buckaroos, photos of singers that he sang with, notes on every song, notes on the period that the songs were recorded. Let me just walk you through and show you how beautiful this book is. Okay, I'm not going to be able to show you all the pages, but I mean, this is just going to give you an idea of what you're going to get if you purchase this. I mean, you can just see that the photographs are beautiful. Lots of photos that I have never seen before. The notes are so interesting to read. They're broken up by dates. They go in chronological order. It's just, they did a phenomenal job. This is a history lesson on Buck Owens. And I tell you what, I loved reading this. I got this for my birthday one year. And like for a couple weeks, I could not put this thing down. Here's Buck and Susan Ray. Just great photos. And as I said, the other box set is the same. I will definitely do a review on that. But as you can see, I mean, it's just a hardcover history lesson on Buck. I loved reading this. I learned so much. And I'm the type of person, I just take it all in. Like I want to know everything about the songs and who was recording them and why it was recorded, and you know, just the little tidbits that you don't hear that often. And then once you take the book out, you have the CDs packaged inside. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 CDs worth of music. And here's CD 1 and CD 2. So it lists the songs on CD 1. You have to open it to see the songs on CD 2. And this is one of those jewel cases that kind of pops out like this. It's a little fragile, as we all know, with jewel cases, but it does the job. So you got CD 1, CD 2. You've got CD 3 and 4. You know, similar packaging. Lists all the songs for you. And again, all these jewel cases are the same. They kind of pop out for the second CD. And you've got CD 5 and 6, which is the same. I won't bother showing you that. And then CD 7, CD 8. So, I mean, the packaging is just top notch. There really are no liner notes in the CD. It's just, you know, a sleeve. But like I said, all the liner notes are in the hardcover book, so you really don't need, you know, anything but the song titles here. Now, let me tell you what is on this beast of a recording. And I'll just read here what it says on the back here. It says, this 8 CD set chronicles every existing recording. Now, let me say that again. Every existing recording from Buck Owens' last years with Capitol Records. Every week, he was on the hugely popular Hee Haw TV show. His concerts were sellouts, and he was building a business empire in his adopted hometown of Bakersfield, California. So this set I wanted to get because I really am drawn to those later Buck Owens recordings. I prefer them to the earlier recordings, so that's why this was the set that I wanted to pick up. But let me show you what's on this baby. And what I love about these sets is that in the back, you have the Buck Owens discography. So it shows you every album that's on here, okay? And you've got Tall Dark Stranger, Your Mother's Prayer, Roll Your Own with Buck Owens. I just love it. You get to see like the full color album artwork. And, you know, there's session information in here. It lists the producers, when there were some overdubs on the recordings. I mean, it gets really into some great stuff. You've got the Buckaroos romping and stomping. Oh yeah, you've got some instrumental Buckaroo stuff on here. It's not just Buck singing. You've got the instrumental Buckaroo albums as well. Susan Ray and Buck Owens, We're Gonna Get Together. The Kansas City song. Boot Hill. I don't have many of these records at all, so it was great to have these on CD. Buck Owens and Susan Ray, The Great White Horse. Love that song. Buck Owens, I Wouldn't Live in New York City. And I thought this was cool because I had never seen what the covers look like. And of course you could look them up online, but there's something about getting just like a color photo in your hands and looking at it. Bridge Over Troubled Water. I actually do have that on CD. The Buckaroos Play the Hits. Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. Ruby. I've got that on CD too. That's a great bluegrass album. Merry Christmas from Buck Owens and Susan Ray. I've got that. Buck Owens and Buddy Allen. So you've got the album that he does with his son. Some quirky tunes on that. Cigarettes, Whiskey, and Wild Wild Women. Too Old to Cut the Mustard. Let the World Keep on Turning. So kind of some funny songs on there, but it's kind of neat to hear him singing with his son. I remember watching Hee Haw and seeing Buck Owens sing with his son on there. What else we got here? Yes, the songs of Merle Haggard, the Buckaroos, Buck Owens live at the White House, Buck Owens in the Palm of Your Hand, Buck Owens Ain't It Amazing Gracie. That's a great song. I love that song. Buck Owens and Susan Ray, The Good Old Days Are Here Again. Buck Owens, Arms Full of Empty. Actually, this is the only vinyl album I have. It's a great album, though. Buck Owens, It's a Monster Holiday. That's his Halloween themes album. That's great. I love that one. I lied to you. Buck Owens, 42nd Street, Lonely Hearts Club. I've got that on vinyl as well. That's a cool album. I always think of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band when I say that. What else is on here? I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff on here. Was that it? Yep, that was it. I'm just reading here. Ooh, this is cool. I forgot about this. It actually shows you what the backs of the album sleeves look like. How cool is that? I had forgotten about that. So all in all, I mean, this, if you are a country fan, if you are a Buck Owens fan, if you love to read about music, you've got to get this set. It is just phenomenal. Like I said, the hardcover book, so much history in here, so many great color photos. You've got every recording of his from 1969 to 1975, so it's all the later stuff. It's just awesome, and I am definitely going to be spinning these in my car very soon. As I said, there are two other Bear Family Buck Owens box sets available. I have another one that I will do an unboxing of, and then when I eventually purchase that other one, I will do an unboxing on that too. So, Tall Dark Stranger, Buck Owens, definitely classic country. All right. Thanks for listening.